You're listening to a production of the National Media Archive. To learn more or volunteer, go to nationalmediaarchive.com.
A president from an African nation figured out how to work Donald Trump like a toy. The trick? Flatter him with a Nobel Peace Prize nomination. Easy. In a region where the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda signed a deal to calm tensions, the claim is that Trump somehow brought peace back to an area where it seemed impossible. Leaders in the region stand behind that claim, praising Trump's supposed peacemaking skills. So, when Trump hosted 5 African presidents at the White House, they knew exactly what to say. The United States under Trump showed interest in collaborating with African nations. Not just charity, but business deals. And African youth were watching, apparently inspired by this new approach. The big ask? A visit from Trump to Africa to witness the potential for himself and maybe sprinkle more deals and photo ops along the way. The plan worked perfectly. Flattery flooded the room. One by one, leaders lined up to nominate Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize, praising him for world peace, regional stability, and all the usual talking points. Republican lawmakers joined in too. Everyone wanted credit for handing Daddy Trump a shiny trophy. The spectacle turned into a game of who could compliment Donald Trump the hardest. The script was simple. Compare him to Barack Obama. Toss out words like Middle East peace and sprinkle in mentions of the Abraham Accords. The goal? Make Trump feel like a global savior who outdid every past president. Trump's loyalists parroted the same message. He deserved that Nobel Peace Prize more than anyone. He actually did something. Unlike previous leaders who supposedly just talked, they claimed Trump tried to broker peace between Russia and Ukraine, even as tensions boiled. They credited him for deals in the Middle East, for pushing economies to thrive, for playing the ultimate peacemaker. All the while, they ignored the obvious. The easiest way to sway the President of the United States was just to mention the magic words, Nobel Peace Prize. That phrase flipped a switch in Trump's brain every single time. No one even bothered hiding it. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu did it days earlier. Hand Trump a letter, say it nominates him for the Nobel Peace Prize. Watch him beam like a kid with a free ice cream cone. Republican lawmakers copied the move at home. Same game, different day. All this shameless buttering up worked because Trump craved validation more than anything else. Anyone could see it. Leaders knew the routine. Reporters knew it. Allies knew it. The only person who didn't seem to notice was Trump himself. Meanwhile, the consequences piled up. America's national security hung in the balance, while foreign leaders lined up to stroke an ego instead of respecting the nation's real interests. Imagine flipping the scenario. Picture world leaders showing up at the White House during Joe Biden's term, handing him ice cream cones every time they wanted something. Picture Biden melting into smiles and showering favors because someone brought him a double scoop of mint chip. Republicans would lose their minds. They'd scream about weakness, incompetence, corruption, the same stuff they swear they hate. Yet with Trump, it played out on live TV. Leaders didn't even bother hiding the transactional nature of it all. They called him a peacemaker, then slipped in other requests. And Trump, distracted by the praise, nodded along. It got worse. At that same White House gathering, one leader took the flattery to the next level. He praised Trump's golf game, said golf required focus and precision, perfect qualities for a world leader. Then, casually pitched an idea, build a golf course in Sagal, a quick 6-hour flight from New York, Miami, Europe, or the Gulf. Trump could show off his golf swing and make a tidy profit, all while keeping up appearances as president. The message was clear. Forget subtle bribes, just dangle personal business deals in plain sight. Not under the table, right there on camera, in the middle of an official meeting. The same people who railed about Hunter Biden's side hustles had no problem teeing up business ventures for Trump on the taxpayer's dime. The word corruption almost loses its meaning when it plays out this obviously. But just because it happens under bright lights doesn't make it legal, ethical, or normal. It's still a raw deal for voters. And it's still a clear warning sign about who really benefits when certain politicians cling to power. There's a reason this performance feels so open. They're counting on people to tune out, to feel powerless, to shrug it off as just another scandal. But that's exactly how corruption wins, when it becomes boring background noise. So here's the reminder. This is what the modern Republican Party stands for. Not expanding healthcare, not cutting costs, not fighting for the basics that make everyday life bearable. The priority is lining Trump's pockets and protecting the inner circle. No matter the cost, no matter who gets played for a fool, voters hold the receipt. Next election, the choice is clear. Keep handing over the keys to a leader so easy to flatter that a cheap prize nomination and a new golf course is all it takes. Or demand something better. Because the next time power's up for grabs, it shouldn't be used to make one man rich at the expense of everyone else.